There he goes. Here you go, buddies. Oh yeah.
Our eel is going in. 3, 2, 1.
What is going on, Cuffaros? Welcome back to another video here at the PC Farm. Of course, my favorite spot to open and intro any video ever. Hi, Lily. Today, you saw by the title and thumbnail, we're gonna be doing some saltwater pond stuff. Oh! They already ate breakfast. I took that for the shot. Anyway, inside this building is our saltwater pond that y'all know and love so much. Hello, everyone. Enough of this little patch of openness here. We're getting structure today. Here you go, guys. Why don't you come up and grab this thing? Here you go, buddies. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Just like that, it is gone. These guys love their seaweed, that's for sure. I go through bags of this stuff. Not only structure, we're getting an eel. It's about time. I'm really not gonna waste any time. We're going straight to Top Shelf right now. We're not only getting our ear, but like I said, we're doing some structure, and I might even install a little bit of coral today. So be ready, stay tuned, make sure you're subscribed, and enjoy this video. Top Shelf, my favorite place on planet Earth. I won't lie to you, Cuffaros, over the last couple of weeks, months, I could say, literally months, if not years, we've been doing a lot of saltwater stuff lately, and I have transitioned slowly. I love my freshwater, don't get me wrong. Saltwater just hits different. It's a little bit more pricey and expensive. Thanks to Top Shelf though, they always hook me up pretty good. I have fallen in love with it. And I feel like I come here more than I go anywhere else, and it's 2.5 hours away. I tell you what though, it is worth the drive. Today we're here, of course, you read by the title and thumbnail, it's finally time to get an eel. I've wanted to get an eel for the saltwater pond for a very long time. I've debated whether I was gonna do the snowflake eel, the moray eel, and all these different options. Unfortunately, with the way we planned and went with this pond, we have a community tank. There's a lot of small fish. There's fish that go in the sand, as you saw last video, the wrasses and stuff. There's fish we don't want to get eaten by certain species of eel. So we have the eel we want in mind. We might already have one in the tank, but that doesn't matter because it's gonna look totally different and so much cooler inside the saltwater pond. And we might even get something along with it. Of course, we're gonna get stuff along with it. Let's head in the shop and start off with, I need snails. And this is the sail rack, which by the time this video goes live, this sail is now over. But we have Mexican turbo snails. This, I believe this, is there 10 in each one? I don't know how many are in here. 5-pack. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay, so there's 25 right there. We're gonna put 25 Mexican turbo snails in the saltwater pond. If you guys know, I have these in my saltwater tank and they get massive. When I mean big, these snails will get that big. A solid tennis ball. Hey, Jed.
You still in more coral?
No, actually
turbo snails.
Snails.
Yeah, you need that for the pond.
I know. The algae's finally starting to grow, so I figured it was time to grab a couple snails. But you know what I'm here for today.
Well, definitely that's not gonna take care of 4,000 gallons.
I know, there's just no more. I sold you out.
There's an eel over here with your name on it.
Yes, the eel. I'm gonna put my basket here. Hey, snails, don't move, all right? Yeah, they're fast animals, so I just gotta make sure they know. Alrighty, here we are, where our zebra eel.
There's like 3 of them in there. So
there's 3 of them in here?
Yeah.
1, 2. This one's big.
But I'm gonna go put a silver side in there and just see which one comes out.
Okay. Let's do that. So we're gonna feed, see which one comes out first. If you guys know, the tank next to the eel tank is actually the blue dot stingray right here. If you could see it. I wanted to get this guy, he's been here for a little bit. I've wanted to grab him and bring him home to the pond so many different times, but it's a nice build to swallow, if you know what I'm saying. So if you guys wanna see something like that, 55,000 likes, and I will go back to Top Shelf and get that blue dotted stingray for the pond. 55,000 I think is so possible. You guys are insanely powerful when it comes to smashing that like button, so smash it. If we hit 55,000, I'll come get it. You got 72 hours, 3 days. Let's see which one wants to eat. Right, Jed?
Hopefully just not my hand.
No, we don't want that.
Forgot about the rhino.
Oh my gosh. Don't.
Dude, the stingray can smell it. He knows. Right,
oh my gosh, look at the stingray.
Let's give him a little bit something.
Stingray smelt it from the other side. I kind of want him, dude. I told him if they get 55,000 likes, I'd come get him.
Sounds good. He's been here for a bit now. Right, behind you.
You missed it, bud.
Over here. Right,
there he goes. Pounced on it. That's not the blue dotted.
No, he's gone.
Oh, they sold the blue dotted. So that's what, in Atlantic?
Yeah, yellow stingray.
Yellow stingray. Okay, so he was buried when I first saw him, so I didn't see the dots or anything. Still a beautiful stingray. Really, really cool. Who's gonna come out and get it? Don't get. That's a venomous let's right there. We don't want to get. And there's another one there. Oh, he's coming. He's coming out for it. I like him. I like him.
There we go.
Yep. That's the one.
Don't eat your friend.
My question to you is how the heck do you get an eel out of a tank like that? With 2 venomous fish in it and 2 other eels.
Well, I have you put your hand in there and just catch it.
That boy's biting the side of the tank, dude. He's fired up. Rhinopius fish. Never even seen one of those until last video, obviously, when we saw these guys.
And they come in all different colors, too.
So crazy.
Yellows, purples, oranges, reds. They have, so this is the weedy Rhinopius, and then there's the smooth as well.
Looks like a piece of weed that you would grab and probably end up in the hospital, like you said.
Definitely. All right, let's...
How in the heck did we get you? Oh yeah, professionalism here.
There we go.
Got him! And that's how you get an eel out of a tank with 2 venomous fish and another eel. His colors are a bit more white and black. Obviously they get the name from the pattern on them. But this one was more active and it ate first. So we figured this is the one that we're gonna get. Don't you love the smell of eel?
I have the fish on my hands. It's like way worse.
I was just in Hawaii and in the tide pool, I grabbed one of these eels with my bare hands. It was crazy. He was just sitting in the pool and I picked him up. Obviously couldn't get him much further than a little bit of a grab because they're so slimy. Let's see it, Jed.
Boom.
Oh yeah, beautiful. First eel and probably the only eel we're gonna get for this pond.
I would say so.
I just felt like we needed to get an eel. It's just part of having the saltwater pond. We had one in the tank and now we got one in the pond. I'll be back for you, you hear me? I'll be back. Nice and pumped up. So that was a quick trip. We got some snails. And we got an eel. 25 snails, which we need more of those eventually, but it's a good start. And eel. These are my favorite videos to film. I love it. It's like Christmas. We just did one last video, now we're doing another one. This is all stuff that really is needed for this pond to fully establish itself, at least. This is what I want to do with the pond, so I hope you guys are enjoying it. We're gonna move it to one of these. Yep. You think you can hold the weight?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah?
We'll find out in a second.
These are gonna add a lot. Be ready. Oh my.
I got it.
Thanks, fist bump.
What are you noggin?
Yeah. Alrighty fellas, we are back. We've got our snails and of course, our eel. I mean, how crazy is that? It's cool to see them in the bag where they're just kind of only allowed to go in one space and you can really get a visual on them because otherwise they just hide. This species specifically is known to come out and roam a lot. Obviously that one was reading right out of his hand, so hopefully that happens in here as well. They will come up to the surface and eat right out of your hand if they're trained well enough. While we acclimate our eel, we're gonna get all the snails out of the bags, pop it open, reach in and grab our cluster full of Mexican turbo snails. You guys know how big these things can get. Look at that. Check that out. See that little snail in there? They're gonna help with the algae. There's a lot of algae in this pond. Ready? And we'll do that 4 more times for a total of 25 snails. He's sucking on the bag. Also, that zebra eel feeds on crustacean. So it'll be getting cluster crabs, which is exactly what I feed the one in my inside tank. It is pretty much just crabs that are frozen. We de-thaw them and throw them down there. And fortunately, nothing in here will be eating those other than the eel, so it's not like someone's gonna steal his food. The parrotfish might peck at him, otherwise he'll sink to the bottom, he'll smell it. They have a great sense of smell. They'll come out and grab the crab. Check out that little one. It's a little baby snail. All right, now that all 25 of our snails are in, we gotta get our eel in. All right, looks like it's time to put our eel in, even though I like using GoPro, but the GoPro has these lines from the light. So filming with the camera through the window is just better off for underwater stuff. So let's go under here and I'm gonna release them from the bag. Ready? Our eel is going in. 3, 2, 1. Woohoo! Look at him. How freaking cool is that? That is the coolest thing ever to see an eel. We have an eel in the pond now. He's gonna probably swim around and try to figure out where structure it. Once he finds that, he's obviously gonna go right into it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, but this is exactly why today, just in a second, we're gonna be adding more structure right here. Because see how he's swimming around right now? He's scavenging for structure. He's gonna find that eventually, which is a lot of structure, and he'll find somewhere to go for now. But I'm gonna do another one of these right here, smaller than that. He's probably gonna hang there until he gets a little bit comfortable. We are going to definitely get an update on him after we do the structure. But we've been talking about it long enough. I've been seeing a lot of comments. We need to get structure for this pond. So we'll definitely get an update on the eel here in a little bit. Before that though, let's go to the store and get some more rock to build another scape right here, and maybe even add, if you watched last video, all this artificial coral right here we got from Top Shelf. They literally just gave it to me. Big shout out to them. We're gonna add this, I think, in today's video as well, which is super, super cool. I didn't expect to do that. But I figured if I'm in the pond putting rock and structure in, I might as well add some artificial coral while I'm in there, right? Let's go to the store. All right, so this place is about to close in like 5 minutes, so I don't want to take too much of their time. I know they're trying to get home. They have new rocks though. If you remember, we came here and we picked up some of these bigger ones. This is literally what we made the saltwater structure out of these rocks. It's actually a artificial rock. It's fish safe, obviously. The fish are good, but they have new ones now. These ones have starfish on them, so starfish are like imprinted in them. I'd have one of those if my parents didn't kill me if I got it. All these are new too. Look, these ones are straight up and down. So I'm most definitely getting 2 of these. I definitely want to get one of these, and I think that's going to be the move. We have this one right here, really cool. It's going to have the starfish on it. We'll rinse all these down, and then we'll get 2 taller ones so we can have those. It just adds more structures. Nothing really for them to like go up into, but it's more safety. It feels more safety, which is the same as all this. I just stacked them. $321 later. We have 3 rocks. It's crazy to me how expensive these casted rocks could really be, but they work. They're lightweight. I'm not gonna break my back putting these in the pond, and they look good, most importantly. Now I have my brother's car here, so I don't have the truck. It's in the shop right now getting fixed, so it's gonna be quite the journey getting these into a little car. Snake comes out. Last but not least, 3 rocks in a small car. And now, just like that, we have all 3 of our structures right in front of the pond ready to go in. The goal is to put these 3 structures, like I said, on this side of the pond. And not only that, now I just realized I need glue. I need glue for all these corals. And these videos are filmed on a whim. This is my life. You guys watch my life, and I don't have 2 pounds of coral glue on me right now. So unfortunately, I'm not gonna be able to put really many of these on the rocks just yet, at least in today's video. It'll probably be next video, but I do want to put this one, this specific one, down in the water on the ground because it's very, very heavy, and I don't think I'm going to glue that one to a rock. So that one's going to go on the aquarium reef floor. So this one is coming with me. We are installing 1 coral today. The rest will have to wait a little bit. This all right here is going in the pond. 1, my favorite one. 2, 3, and a coral. 1, 2, 3, and a coral. All going into the pond right now. I'm just visualizing in my head how I want this to look. I think I've got an idea though. I feel like I should put you guys right here. Just like that, all the fish are over here. It's a little cloudy because I just got out of the water. As you can see right here, all the new structure is over there. Clownfish are actually coming out and spreading across already. You can see them swimming across. He's already over in the middle of the pond, which is a great sign. The wrasse, you can see one of our yellow wrasse, and a couple clowns in the back too. They've seen the structure now, and they feel like they're a little bit safer and they can come out. Look at that starfish imprinted right on that rock. It's so cool. This is an awesome, awesome addition to the pond. It makes the pond look a lot more filled in. I mean, I think y'all can agree on that. Like I said, water's a bit foggy. I just hopped out. Let me see if I can get an update on the eel for you. It's so hard to find this thing. Even walking on the top of the pond here, it is difficult, very difficult to find this eel. Like I said, when we were shopping for this eel, it might have been a little difficult to find this guy once we got home, especially with a 4,000 gallon pond and a heck of a lot of structure inside of it. Come out wherever you are. This is a problem. I have a giant structure in the middle of the pond. You think he's not inside of there, you're crazy. Right in that hole, right there. I don't know how to give you an update when he literally won't come out of the rock. I've been sitting here for 10 minutes. What we do need though for this eel is a name. We don't have a name for our zebra eel that we will see. I promise that. Subscribe down below, we will see it. But we don't have a name for him. So make sure to comment a name down below. Most like comment, most interactive with comment is gonna be this zebra eel's name. We got structure, we went to Top Shelf, we obviously did a little bit of shopping, we got some snails, which you can see. Lots of the snails are just swimming around the bottom here. Did I just say a snail is swimming? What does a snail do? Does it squirm? I have no idea. But we got it done today. An eel for the 4,000 gallon saltwater pond. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to smash that like button so that we can get a dang stingray. And I'll see you right back here in the very next video, where we'll try to get all the rest of these corals glued up. Peace!